All right, I got a quick story to tell. I was driving to work today, just a while ago, like maybe not even about 30 minutes ago or so. I'm driving to work, and I had a thought to myself, you know what? The cat fractal's been really quiet, and when the cat fractal gets quiet, I'm like, it's a little lonely. I'm so used to the cat nonsense that it gets a little lonely if it just stops all of a sudden. So I'm driving down the road, and I look at my rear view mirror, and then I see this lady behind me, and she has a row of ducks on her dashboard. And I'm thinking to myself, are you kidding me right now? Because ducks have been a thing in my reality as well. And uh, I don't think y'all watched the video. A lot of y'all probably didn't see the video where I played Little Kitty Big City. And one of the first quests, quote unquote, that you do in the video is, or in the game, is that you have to lead some baby ducks to their father. And that's it's like a cute little mini game where you have like a row of ducks following you, and you do your cat shenanigans. You play as a black cat. You do your cat shenanigans. You have a bunch of little ducks following you. So it's again with the repeating like imagery, like copy paste reality. You got the little ducks were following me, and this is right after I had the very specific thought of the cat fractal kind of stopped for a little bit. And I know it's going to kickstart, and then lo and behold, like a minute or two later, right down the road, I got ducks following me. And when I say ducks have been in my reality, this is I'm gonna do a little callback to a video I did that was titled "This Lady Got Doxxed." Get doxxed, woman. Um, but there's no license plate or anything. Y'all don't know who the hell she is. But this lady, not this lady, a dream I had. The video that I did a few months ago where I talked about a dream I had, and it was titled "Do Women Matter?" And this is actually, I'll just do a recap on the dream. I was like standing in front of a crowd of people, and there's a little baby duck right in the front that was, and the little duck had a question for me, and I was like, I guess giving a lecture or something like that. I was just talking to the crowd and telling them things, and the little duck addresses me, and the duck goes, "Do women matter?" And I say no. I just immediately answer no, and right away the crowd goes crazy. The crowd starts, going nuts, saying they want to kill me, say they want to, I'm a misogynist, I hate women, blah blah blah. And I remember in the dream, I addressed the duck specifically, and I just explained things to her about, I talk about labels all the time. The labels like woman, man, husband, wife, just the racial labels, Hispanic, Mexican. If you're from another country, a lot of people identify with the country they're from. And so I explain these things to the duck, saying, look, what I mean by "do women matter?" And I say no, I mean they don't matter in the sense that the label of woman doesn't matter, that don't identify as a woman, or else you're going to run into the pitfalls of what it means to be a woman when you have no idea what it means to be a woman. That's what I meant by "do women matter?" And I said no. And I just immediately in the dream, I answered no without hesitation. And after a while, the crowd kind of calmed down, and they kind of dismissed me, and they just started dispersing. And at the very end of the dream, it was the duck that was still standing there. So the duck was the last one standing and kind of just listening and understanding. And I already know what the dream represented. The dream represented my daughter. The little duck was my daughter. That's who it represented. Because in the dream, the duck represented my daughter, and it could also, I think it may have represented my wife as well. But it really touched on this idea that I don't care what the crowd thinks, I don't care what the world thinks, that I'm going to tell these things to my daughter. And I told my daughter about the dream, like, just recently. I told her about the dream, and she understood it as well, and she thought it was weird that I had a dream like that, and she understood what I meant by "do women matter?" and what I mean when I say no. Like, she gets these things. And I'm just hoping it sticks with her as she grows up, because she doesn't need to grow up in this world thinking that she's a woman, or that she's a girl, or believing in feminist nonsense, or even the Christian orthodox of what a woman is, or what a woman should be. Like, a woman should be a housewife, or a woman should do this, or the feminists, the very opposite, right, of the feminists who have a firm belief that women are supposed to be in the workforce and women are supposed to do this. You see both sides. It's the same argument, only a different side of the argument, and they're both wrong. They're both wrong. Some of y'all may or may not agree with me, and that's fine. Let's talk about it in the comments.